Please join me in pledge allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have a couple of proclamations to give, and you want to do yours first?
Sure. The first proclamation is the National County Government Month, April 2016. Whereas the nation's 3,069 counties serving more than 300 million Americans provide essential services to create. Kathleen, you're receiving this award? Okay. So essential services to create healthy, safe, vibrant, and economical, resilient communities. And whereas Clermont County and all the counties take pride in our responsibility to protect and enhance the health, well-being, and safety of our residents in efficient and cost-effective ways. And whereas through the National Association of Counties, Safe and Secure Counties Initiative, NACO is encouraging counties to focus on strengthening the safety and security of the communities. And whereas in order to remain healthy, vibrant, safe, and economically competitive, America's counties provide public health, justice, emergency management, and economic services that played a key role in everything from residents' daily health to disaster response. And whereas each year since 1991, the National Association of Counties has encouraged counties across the country to actively promote programs and services to the public we serve. And whereas Clermont County promotes these programs and services through its website, social media, videos, press releases, daily customer interaction, and special events. Now therefore, we, the Board of County Commissioners, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2016 as the National County Government Month in Clermont County and encourage all elected officials, employees, schools, and residents to participate in County Government Month activities. So it's signed by the Board of County Commissioners, Robert Proud, myself, David Ubel, and Ed Humphrey. Kathleen, receiving this, thank you. And
thank you, Commissioner.
Would you like to?
If you would. Thank you.
I'll just say a couple words.
Sure.
So in honor of this month, we have a couple of things planned. On Wednesday morning, April 13th, we've got a number of high school students from throughout Clermont County who will be spending half a day here. They'll be spending time in a general session ahead of time, and then some will be coming to session. Others will be visiting other parts of the county campus and see other departments, including other elected officials such as the sheriff, municipal court, and common pleas court. And then the other thing that we're starting in April and will be ongoing is a new video called Meet Your Government Monday. And it'll be posted on Facebook and Twitter, and it'll be a short interview with an elected official or department head to talk a little bit about what their office does, what the functions are, what services they provide. So we are looking forward to starting that and to this event with students, and we'll be promoting the county throughout the month of April. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all come on up.
Hi.
Our next proclamation is for National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Whereas 4,326 citizens of Clermont County were victims of reported crime last year, and the majority of these crimes included domestic violence, burglary, robbery, theft, child abuse, and sexual assault. Whereas many victims will face challenges in finding the appropriate services, and these challenges can create a disconnect from the criminal justice and social service establishments. Whereas local organizations that provide victim services have worked for decades to create an environment for victims that is safe, supportive, and effective. Understanding that victims of repeat victimization who fail to receive supportive services are at a greater risk for long-term consequences of crime. Whereas, as of today, there have been thousands of citizens who have utilized the many victim service programs available in Clermont County, including the Victim Witness Division of the Prosecutor's Office, the Eastern Area YWCA, Clermont Senior Services, Department of Job and Family Services, local church ministries, and many more. Whereas these programs honor the rights of victims, including the right to be heard and to be treated with fairness, dignity, and respect. Understanding that providing services to victims and rebuilding their trust restores hope to victims and survivors, as well as their communities. Whereas National Crime Victim Rights Week, April 10th through 16th, 2016, provides an opportunity to commit to ensuring that all victims of crime are offered accessible and appropriate services in the aftermath of crime. Whereas the Clermont County Prosecutor's Office is hereby dedicated to serving victims, building trust, and restoring hope for justice and healing. Now therefore, we, the Board of Clermont County Commissioners, do hereby proclaim the week of April 10th through 16th, 2016, as National Crime Victims' Rights Week in Clermont County, and ask all citizens of Clermont County to take time to honor crime victims and those who serve them during this week and throughout the year. Again, signed by the Board of Commissioners, myself, David Jubal, and Ed Humphrey. On behalf of the board, I want to present this to you and thank you guys for a wonderful job you all do, and you make being victimized a little softer. Well, thank you. I'm going to say a few words.
Don't really have anything to say, just, this week is very important to us who provide services in this field, and I think that it's great that the commissioners take the time out to allow us to honor and recognize these victims that we have. And when I was writing this proclamation, I think the number, the 4,326, but what you have to realize, that's reported crime. So that's crime that we have dealt with that's been reported, and there's so much more crime that is unreported, that is undealt with. So there's so many more victims out there. That's just the ones that have the faith and the ability and the strength to actually make that phone call and make that report and come to us. So I think that's an important number to realize.
Are you involved with the lunch? I think like an awareness lunch?
We have in the last couple of years, I hate to say it this year, I think time just got away from us. We will bring that back next year. It just,
It's always a
you
nice
wake
event.
up and it was February, and it's like, oh goodness, what happened? So next year we'll be doing that again next year, so,
Good.
okay?
Well, I can actually say I was one of those numbers you mentioned. My car was broken into.
Oh, gosh.
It was drug related.
Oh goodness, yeah.
And so you guys do a great job.
Thank you guys very much.
All right, thank you.
Oh, sure.
All right. Judy, are you doing item 3?
I'm doing 3 and 4, I believe.
Okay.
The Board of Pierce Township Trustees, at the request of one of their constituents and the only person who is abutting the proposed vacation of a portion of Lewis Road, known as Township Road 178, situated in Pierce Township, forwarded the request to the board and to the county engineer, and we are requesting that the board authorize the publication of the legal notice, setting the date and time for the viewing and the final hearing thereon, which would be published for 2 consecutive weeks in the Clermont Sun on Thursday, March 24th, setting Wednesday, April 20th, for the viewing at 9 a.m. on or about at the location, and then the final hearing at 11 a.m. that day. I have talked with the sole property owner affected by this. He's not going to be able to be there, and he wants you to be cautious because a lot of this portion of the roadway has fallen into the creek. So when you go to view it, it is our intent, if there are no objections, subsequent to the public hearing, to adopt the resolution to proceed with the vacation of that portion.
All right, is there a motion to approve the request of the Pierce Township trustees initiating the procedure to vacate a portion of Lewis Road and placing the legal notice in the Clermont Sun for 2 weeks as recommended?
I will make a motion for item 3.
Second.
You will,
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And 4.
Last Monday, March 14th, 11:54 a.m. Mike Manier, attorney for and on behalf of Todd Hart, the designated agent for petitioners Alma Jean Miller and Terry Dreyer, 4087 Zagar Road, Batavia, Ohio, 45103, submitted a petition for annexation of the property in the amount of .1963 acres from Batavia Township to the Village of Amelia, and pursuant to and in compliance with a resolution adopted by the Board of County Commissioners on February 25th, 2003. Notification of the date, time, and place of the public hearing was sent to the agent for the petitioner as well as his attorney on Wednesday, March 16th, via regular U.S. mail, designating Wednesday, June 8th, 2016, at 11 a.m. in the offices of the Board of County Commissioners as the date, time, and place for the aforestated hearing thereon. And as you may recall, this particular section of the code, they've submitted this under section 709.03 of the Ohio Revised Code, requires a public hearing, and that there is a length of time between the 60th and 90th day from the date of the filing in which the board can have the hearing, and this met the constraints of the board as well as the attorney for the petitioner.
Is there a motion then to acknowledge the filing of the petition for annexation and to set the public hearing as recommended?
I'll make a motion for item 4.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay.
And Judy, what is the intent? Do we know what the intent of the owner is?
And where is it?
Get it annexed?
It's abutting a portion off of 125 that, in the words of the attorney, should have probably been handled a long time ago. It's where the Mallard Apartments are and whatnot, and it is a very short strip of property.
Well, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Item 5, please.
Item 5, requests from various departments to join professional organizations and to authorize payment of the annual dues in the amounts outlined below for membership therein pursuant to section 325.21 Ohio Revised Code, and authorize reimbursement of routine travel expenses. This is the Clermont County Facilities Management Department, Fleet Maintenance Division, National Association of Fleet Administrators, $499.
Is there a motion then to approve joining the reference professional organization, pay the annual dues, and authorize reimbursement of the routine travel expenses as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Our training and travel, 6, please.
We have Clermont County Juvenile Court, Judge Shriver, 4 days, Akron, Ohio, for the Ohio Associations of Probate Juvenile Domestic Relations Judges 2016 Summer Conference, estimated not to exceed $1,212.60. Prosecuting Attorney's Office, Ernie Ramos, Mary Lynn Burke, and Joe Palmer, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, National Business Institute Continuing Legal Education Seminar, estimated not to exceed $71.28. Christy Panzarella, Lisa Vetter, and Stephanie Ross, 3 days, Columbus, Ohio, the Ohio Attorney General, 2 days, in May Conference, Victim Assistance, not to exceed $1,803. County Sheriff's Office, Kate Henson, 1 day, Lexington, Ohio, the Ohio State Highway Patrol course. Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course, Mid-Ohio Advanced Emergency Vehicle Operations, not to exceed 0. Keith Schockman, 1 day, Cincinnati, Ohio, Cincinnati Hamilton County Homeland Security, Cincinnati Police Department course. Site protection through observational techniques, estimated to exceed 0. Tim Simmons, 3 days, Loveland, Ohio, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security course, Bombing Prevention and Cincinnati Hamilton County Homeland Security Training course, estimated not to exceed 0. And Paul Camphouse, 77 days, Columbus, Ohio, Washington District of Columbia, and Quantico, Virginia, the Ohio State Highway Patrol Training Academy course entitled Public Safety Leadership Academy. Total expenses estimated not to exceed $345. Clermont County Water Resources Department, Office of Environmental Quality, Paul Brosh, 1 day, the Ohio Water Environmental Association 2016 Government Regulatory Affairs Specialty Workshop, not to exceed $125.
All right, is there a motion to approve our training and travel requests as recommended?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. Personnel actions.
First, we have Department of Job and Family Services, Sarah Adams, income worker 3, termination resignation effective 3/23. In the Emergency Management Agency, Karen Alsep, Administrative Support Specialist, rehire to vacant position effective 3/29. In the Office of Management and Budget, Peggy Fifton, Administrative Support Specialist, new hire to a vacant position effective 3/28.
Is there a motion to approve the personnel actions as recommended?
Yeah, I'll make a motion for the personal actions.
I'll second that.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And we've had a request for an executive session, and that's pursuant to Section 121.22 G4 of the Ohio Revised Code, and that is to prepare for, conduct, or review negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment. Is there a motion to go into executive session under that section of the code?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, we'll let the record show the board came out of executive session and back into its regular session, again with no decisions. And we do have the minutes in front of us. And Commissioner Ubel, when you're ready, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes from a regular session on March 21st, 2016.
I'll second that.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And is there a motion to adjourn today's session?
I will make that motion.
I will second that.
Mr. Ubel?
Yes.
Mr. Proud?
Yay. And thank you all.